Hello everybody, Ashes101 here, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft. Yeah, that creeper over there. Well, the skelly we don't mind, but I don't want no creepers wandering around my city. Get out of it. Get. Make me waste arrows. Oh, got him! Haha! Headshot. Alright, yes. So, today, what are we going to do today? Job number 1. Get rid of the egg. Boom. Job number 2. Find out what the hell's going on with this. It's not really there. Is it? No. Fix that. Yay! Fixed. Okay, lovely. Right, well look at that, we're already on to job number 3. We're only a minute in. Right, job number 3 is, now, today we are going to build some housing for our villagers. Because I have been working on the railway. It's not complete, but it's heading over there. It's a tedious job. I just try and do it while I'm watching other people's videos and stuff like that. But this area here is, as I said a couple of episodes ago, I think, where I want to put the first level of housing. Because I don't know quite how it's going to work. This city is quite a large area, really. We're already, I mean, if you look at it, I'll come up here, this is about the best spot to see it all from. So you've got, why isn't that skeleton burning? Isn't he meant to be burning? I don't know. So you got the wheat farm, we've got the laboratoire, we've got the black library. Just over there in the distance you can see the skeleton spawner, which eventually we want to make that into a tower as well. That will be the edge of the city in that direction. This will be pretty much the edge of the city in this direction, this sort of hill over here. This will enclose it in around here, but it goes all the way over there, and then you've got the sheep farm over there behind. It's a big area, you know. So I'm wondering how it's exactly going to work when I get the villagers over here. What I'm thinking is building here basically like an apartment block. It's going to provide a decent amount of housing for them, and then hopefully from there we can add maybe some more houses, get some breeding going on, and get a decent amount of villagers going on. But I have a feeling they're going to stay in generally this area. But what we may find is, what we end up doing, because I don't want a big city with villagers just hanging around in one little area of it. So we may find we're essentially, what we end up doing is building like a village here, you know, a village there, one over there, one over there, and, you know, have multiple villages that all sort of just blend into each other. So that's how I'm thinking it might have to end up working. But to begin with, these guys need to move. So let's take this down. I know I'm releasing them, but we'll soon be able to gather them back up again. Get rid of this. Really not too bothered about pigs either, because I mean, what use are they? Pork chops. And that's it. But if you have cows, you have beef, which is just as good as the pork. And you get the leather off them as well. So, you know. Right, shall we move them? We'll move them. Oops. We'll move them over here, and we only need quite a small pen here. Housing. And that should be ample. There, and oh, I haven't got any wheat on me. Hang on a sec, let's grab one. There, that'll do nicely. Oh, he's already made his way in there. Good lad. We got a missing one over here. He's kind of wandering. Wanna come? That's it. Come on. You wanna come? Hey. Do. Come on. Ah, for ya. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Come on. Serious? Serious? Okay. You asked for it. Ah! Wily little buggers. You and you may live. One that seems to think you're like a goat or something. Okay. So next up, that's them moved. It's got some stuff to put away, I think, and yeah. Oh, come on, Ash. Shift click. Enjoy the shift clicking action. And my next food source. Oh, let's see how much XP I get off this. Level 32. Yeah, little dink up. 56 cooked pork chops. We'll move on to them, I think. Wheat, we don't need that. Another egg. So that's some stone cooking. Let's put this stuff away. We've been doing a bit of mining here. So we got a couple of veins of diamonds. We've got some coal out of it. There's a bunch of stuff to go over here. Let's pop this stuff away. Lovely, lovely. Some miscellaneous stuff here. Miscellaneous stuff here. All that can go back up. Drop off the wheat over here. This is the only, you know, I mean, if you want to criticise the setup, this is the only thing is, you know, if you got an inventory full of random stuff, you know, you're walking around a bit trying to put it all away. But I don't find that too bad. I mean, you know, it's a small price to pay for the beauty of what this city will become. It's already becoming, really. I mean, it's starting to build up now. We've got a few structures going on. And B, once I move on to upgrading the palace here, well, you know, we'll obviously, like we do here, you know, we can have some chests with just random supplies in, general supplies and stuff like that. I want to keep those. So that's not a problem at all. This will go down here, and I want my existing stone bricks. Stone brick stairs. Let's take some of them just in case. And we'll take that, and we'll leave that because a stack of 63, I just, no, can't do it. Take the stone slabs, don't know if I'm going to use them or not. And we'll take this wood as well. We'll basically go for an oak and brick construction. And look at that, the sun's going down already. Has it been a whole day? Doesn't feel like it. Probably worth sleeping before I do the next job. Nom 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 nom. Let's have some supper. Ah, delish. Just criticising pork chops, but yeah, this is these pork chops come from not this pig farm actually, or the one that was just there a minute ago. They're all found a massive herd of pigs while building the railway over to the villagers village. So, and I got a bit angry and just destroyed them all. They were getting in the way. I destroyed them. Right, there we go. A new day. Lovely. And it's time for our last job before we begin a bit of construction here. and that is to do today's enchantment. Enchantment? Enchantment! References. Doo-doo-doo. So, yeah, I did forget to enchant anything last episode, so sorry about that. So I've done me grinding, and this time I saw that my bow here was getting a bit low, and I thought, oh, no, I've got loads more of them. But then I thought, well, hang on, all these bows I've got, yes, they're nice, yes, they're enchanted, so we like the shininess, yes. But at the end of the day, they're power 1, and that's what you're going to get if you put 1 level into a bow. You're guaranteed to get power 1. It's the only thing you can get, so that's what you're going to get. Anything up to 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 I think as well levels, you will just get power 1. Now I've got loads of these, and that's basically a weak enchant. So I picked up an unenchanted bow, and let's max enchant it and see what we get. I don't think I've ever max enchanted a bow before, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, the tension, I love it. On this bit here, just hovering. Oh, I want to know so bad. Ooh, infinity. Power 3. No, very nice. So from instead of power 1, we got power 3 now, and infinity. Now that means it basically you've got unlimited ammo for as long as the bow lasts, at least. Anyway. I think you still have to keep just 1 arrow in your inventory, otherwise a bow won't work if you've got no arrows at all. So, well, you may as well just leave a stack in your inventory, I suppose. It's a nice bow. Actually, I'm more chuffed. It's nice to get infinity because I think it's a rare enchant, but I'm actually more bothered about having the power 3 on it because with my skeleton spawner, you know, I have basically unlimited arrows anyway. So, well, here's what we think of the power 1 bow, nearly dead. Screw you! Doo-doo-doo. And we're already 2 levels towards our next enchant. So now everything we've got here, hey Jiggin, everything we've got here now on my bar, that's all maximum enchants. And my helmet as well, wasn't it? But that was just stupid. Damn fire protection. I don't know, that sucks. I just want protection. I'm half tempted into doing some diamond armor, if I'm honest. But it's just the idea of sinking 8 diamonds or something into a diamond chest plate and then getting a rubbish enchant on it. Would annoy me, and it would annoy me for so long because it would be ages before it broke. So I don't know. Right then, what we'll do here, let's place some torches around the perimeter. Oh, what happened there? Sorry, mouse spasm. And we can get rid of these ones. And what I'm also thinking is keeping the chickens in this area because they are handy there. Maybe incorporating that in this area somehow. But I think for the time being we'll just worry about the apartment building here and how that is going to fit in. So first of all we want layout wise, I think it's going to have to be in line with this, with the black library, isn't it? Or would it look weird if it was 1 block ahead? Would it look weird, or would that look better? I don't want everything to be too straight edged, because I do have a tendency to do that, but I found, you know, things are a lot more aesthetically pleasing if they're a bit rounded or a little bit asymmetrical sometimes. So I think we might keep it in level here. If that was a corner, because it's only in line with the edge there. I mean, what do you count as the edge of the library? Okay, that's cool. So that would be an exterior wall, and then you could have, I'm thinking of 2-story buildings, so you could have one that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide, then another wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide. Another wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then another wall. And that might do it there, actually. That might do it there. Doesn't need to. Doesn't need to be a big building. This. I don't want all the buildings to be huge, because it'll knock the scale off, you know. And what's the point of having a big, impressive black library if every other building's bigger than it? You know, the barn's big enough there. So that might do, because that'll leave enough room here for what I was imagining for the chicken farm, probably. So that'll do us. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back would give us that. If it's going to be like sort of square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that would give us like that. Seems okay. Alright, so this is going to want to come out. And then we are needing some... Oh, I can make a few more, can't I, here? Another stack, in fact. Oh. There, and... Oh, that was with a pick. All these efficiency tools, they're so good, you can just use them with anything, you know. Right, and then we're going to want to create some space around it. Shovel to the rescue! It's down a bit. It's quicker just to do it messy and tidy it up afterwards, I think. Ooh, coal. There. And then neaten it up like that. Filling where I splurged it in the holes. That's what she said. Ugh. Ah, delicious experience. We'll take the coal for show. Always nice to collect a bit of coal when you're smelting. At the same time, because you just feel like you're replenishing the stocks. Lovely. Fill that in. I think, with all the dirt we just collected anyway, may as well. There. And there. There, 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 there. There, there. And then obviously afterwards we can consider some landscaping options here. Right, that's good. See, just a nice little building. That's all we're after. Just neat, tidy, and the main reason for this, the main function, is just to provide some efficient housing for the villagers. Get some breeding going on. Right, oak. What am I doing? Get some flooring going on. Go. Next. And you never know, I just might, in this episode, have enough materials to last the episode. Dusk again. Let's go sleep. Time flies. Do 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 do. You can only sleep at night. Where's the watch? Pointing straight up. Should be able to sleep now. There you go. Up. Hey. Okay. I love the kind of, I don't know if you can see that, the kind of circular, like optical illusion sort of effect that you get with large areas of the planks. I find it really nice. Okay, so next up, I haven't decided whether to actually make the building brick, because initially I was thinking of having this sort of thing with the wood, just having like the brick frame and the wood in the centre. So it's going to want to be 3 tall, and then the next floor, I think. Should be right. So we'll run this round, get at least the bulk of this building fleshed out within the episode. Is that the one? One more. There you go. So while I'm doing this, I'll mention just something outside. Just wanted to tell you guys about. Picked up a PS Vita the other day. Trading. I had an old PSP that I really didn't go on. Just felt that there was just not enough good games for it, you know, and obviously no more stone to cook. Yeah, I felt there was not enough good games for the PSP, although it was a really good little system. And then also they'd stopped developing stuff for it, so there wasn't going to be anything good really, not of any significance. So yeah, what first? I'll tell you what. Actually, funnily, what first got me looking, because this and I had an old DS as well. That my wife mainly went on, because she liked the Pokemon stuff and that, but I got bored of that many years ago. Pokemon Red, I think. And this is going to want to come across as well, I think. So these handheld, they're just sat in drawers and stuff, basically not really being used for quite a while. And so I figured it was worth looking into when I saw, funnily enough, an advert for the DS 3D XL, and I was like, ooh, that looks nice, maybe I'll get one of those. I looked into it, and I went in a local store, and I gotta say, I can't hack the 3D effect. It just kills my eyes, just absolutely ruins them. So I just couldn't do it. And then, having looked into it, I realised that, well, basically it was no more than, or is no more than, a 3DS with a bigger screen. Whereas, although it's a bit more money, the PS Vita was a newer upgraded version of the PSP. You got the dual analog sticks, better quality screen, much more powerful system, and everything else. So that was the one I went for in the end. Thankfully, it didn't actually cost me too much money-wise, because I traded in as much as I possibly could. Really, I traded in the DS. I traded in the old PSP. Any games I had for both of them. I had some loyalty points on my card for the store as well, so used everything. So thankfully didn't have to fork out too much cash wise. Flight, but not the end of the world sort of thing. So and I am chuffed with it. I've had it I've had it for a couple of weeks, I guess. I got Rayman Origins with it, and I got the Uncharted. Uncharted I've played. Not sure how much of it. A fair chunk, I guess. Somewhere probably about a third of the way through it. Maybe a bit more. Maybe towards halfway through, I would guess. Yeah, and that's good game. I mean, extremely impressive. That is the one to package it with. Really, just to show off what it can do. Really nice. I haven't played any of the Uncharted games before, so yeah, enjoying that. And I also then had the Rayman. Crap. Not Rayman. Me putting the stairs like that. So Rayman Origins, yeah, I finished that. Nice, but hey, chicken. That's not for you. Not for chicken. No. So yeah, Rayman, finished that. Thought about going for 100% completion, but man, that is one hard game if you're trying to do all the time trials and everything else. Woof, man, that is a tough game in places. So no, I was raging so hard in bits of it. No, I just thought, no, I'll leave it. And funnily enough, I'll tell you as well, I got a game. So I was looking for because like Rayman, I mean, when you sat there playing it, you are playing it. You need into it. You need to pay attention and all of this. And Uncharted is a lot like that as well. So I wanted a game that you could just kind of really casually play, you don't have to pay 100% attention to the Vita while you're doing it. And 2 pieces of glass short, of course. Oh well, I'm out of sand anyway, I'll have to go and get some more. Yeah, so I looked up and I found some really good reviews of some strategy role-playing games, and the one that came up was this one called Disgaea 3, like a remake of a PlayStation 1, I think. Just checking I haven't got any more glass knocking about. 3 pieces of sand. What the hell, let's go cook it to finish off this bit. Yeah, so that one came up, so I thought, right, I'll trade in Rayman for that. And man, I went around a bunch of shops after work one day, and not one of them had it in, new or used. Could not find the fucking thing. Pardon my French. Anyway, so you can just watch this cook while I talk. So yeah, so I gave up on that, and then but on reviews of that and comments about it and stuff like that, this Tactics Ogre came up a lot, and I've actually ended up getting that. But the irony is, it's a PSP game, and it's one that I never found while I had the PSP. I don't know how I missed it, but I must not have looked hard enough. So anyway, I got that a couple of days ago. I spent a bit of time on that. That's really good. liking that a lot. Just feels like real old school. It's like Shining Force. I used to have Shining Force 2 on the Mega Drive, or Genesis if you're American, I think. So yeah, it was. It's looking really nice. So yes, well done Sony. PS Vita, absolutely cracking little piece of technology. Very impressive. And there we go. Just basic for now. I may consider some design options to jazz it up a little bit. Let's grab that egg. We'll finish this episode how we began, with egg on your face. Let's see how far we can throw an egg. Yeah, just basic for now, and then what we're going to look at doing is we'll have a second floor as well, and that will create some housing. Now, the reason I've offset the doors here is because, and I haven't read loads on this, it's just what I think at the moment, and I may need to move that window actually. I think you need a door and you need some solid blocks behind it. I'm not sure if glass counts actually. I may need to do something different with the windows. But I've offset these doors from each other so they're not facing each other, because I know that screws it up. So with doors in all of these places, this little room should count as 2 houses as far as I'm aware. So that should be 2, 4, 6 houses there. Put some more on top, and we can almost double that, and then that building alone will be enough housing for us to start bringing some villagers over, and hopefully get some breeding action going on. So right, egg, go! Oh, you can still see it. You can still see it. Fail. Okay. Well, here we go. So we are not far away from moving in some inhabitants for our city, which still has no name. Keep remembering that, but it's only when I'm recording. So anyway, let's try out this new bow. I want to say thank you very much for watching, guys. Oh, another 1 shot. 2 shots. Yeah, okay. Explodey glowy balls. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.